Hello and welcome to Yvette Rhymes with God. Um, Glad to see you. Can't really see you, but glad that you're here. Today, I am releasing something that last night during my time of worship and just sitting with the Lord in worship, um, He reminded me of something and He wanted me to share that with you today. Um, what he reminded me of was in December, um, I was studying on something, reading on something about the month of the Hebraic month at that time. And in that Hebraic month, it was about a word called Minchah. It's a Hebraic word. And that Hebraic word, um, I began to embrace that word. Um, what it means is that it's a gift that you're giving unto the Lord, whether it's a gratitude offering, a tribute, how you would present yourself, your body, your soul, your spirit to the Lord as a sacrifice that goes up to Him. And so during that time, the Lord had asked me to write him a song. Um, and so I began doing that and began singing over and over again. Receive, O Lord, my Minchah, my worship. May you receive it. May it be a blessing unto you, unto your ears, unto your nostrils, because when we worship, it emits a sweet smell unto the Lord, that it's like fragrant, and he enjoys it. And so when I was spending my time with him last night, he brought that up. So I had to look it up, like find it in my files of where I had written this song out. I did sing it to him as my first fruit offering to him. And it's based off of Psalms 20, verse 3 through 4. And so I'm going to read that out to you. It's in the NIV. And it says, may God, remember all of your sacrifices and accept your burnt offerings. May He give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. And so, what I did when I was, spending my time with Him, developing this song that I made, I wrote out for Him. Um, I put me in that scripture, meaning that I said, may God remember all of Yvette's sacrifices and accept Yvette's burnt offerings. May God give me the desire of my heart and make all my plans succeed. And so, when we're reading scripture, embracing the scripture, especially in a lot of the Psalms, you definitely can personalize those scriptures and insert your name in there when you're speaking them out, when you are calling God to remembrance, when you are in worship with Him, because He wants to hear those things. So, like I said, the Hebrew word for sacrifices in verse 3 of Psalm 30, verse 3 and 4, is really the word offerings. It's the word mincha in the Hebrew, and it means a gratitude offering. It's a gift, a tribute, an offering, a present, or sacrifice that ascends up to God and comes from the soul in your worship to Him. And so we can give God gifts, right? They don't always have to be a monetary gift. We give God gifts when we sit with Him, stand with Him, dance with Him, praise. Your body, when you present it to him, becomes a living sacrifice, a living form of worship, where you're not going after him for things, for wants or desires. You're not going after him to have him fix a situation. You're just simply going with him because your most reasonable service to him, as it says in Romans 12, is your act of worship, is you giving your body, your soul, your spirit to him as a living sacrifice. And so with that, we get that word Minchah, because it becomes your offering to him. So whether that's you sitting with him, praying in tongues, whether that's you standing, with your hands up and just saying, Lord, I belong to you. Receive my Minchah today. Whether that's you singing him a song, whether that's you dancing, whether that's you stomping, clapping, whatever your worship, your praise is, whatever that gift that you have for him, whether that's through creative works, like sometimes on Shabbat, the Lord will have me do a puzzle, put puzzles together, and that's my one-on-one time with him in the act of worship. And so there's so much that we can offer him, as our Minchah, that he receives from us. So the sacrifice is one, this Minchah is one that ascends as if it's climbing up steps and going from one level to the next level in worship through your gift that you're offering the Lord. And when you're in it, like last night when I was in it, in my worship to him, I could feel the climb, that climb where you get past where your carnal thoughts are, where you get past where your mind is concerned about things, and you elevate, you climb up this ladder, as you're ascending. We ascend like Jesus ascends, and so we ascend into a higher place in the heavenlies through our worship. And so that's a place that you definitely want to get to, and you can get there by just sitting or standing or however you're going into your place of worship, and allowing your everything about you, your spirit, your soul, and your body to all come into that alignment as you go into worship. And so in verse 4, where it says, may he give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. It says that once God receives these gratitude offerings, once God receives from you the Minchah, he remembers them. He remembers these offerings, and he grants you your heart's desire and fulfills the plans and purposes he set for you. Because, like I talked about in the Soul Speaks series that I did, if you haven't watched that, please go back and check that out. It's a 3-part series. It followed the Heart of a Matter series, which was a 4-part series. Both were good. Um, but here, like how the Lord is saying, is what I spoke in the Soul Speaks series, that with this desire, your heart's desires, that God begins to set those things in motion for you, because through your worship and through your Minchah, your offerings, your sacrifices, God's desire then becomes your desire. And so because it's his desire that then resonates within you and within your heart, He's going to release and give you the desire, right? Because that Minchah means that everything about you is is connected to him. It's in alignment with his will, and you're giving your everything in worship, just to worship him, not for anything that he is going to give you, um, not for anything that he has, but because he is the true and living God. He's alive and he loves for his children to come to him and bring their worship as an offering to him. And so I wrote this. I wrote two things. I am not going to sing them because I did it to a tune and I can't remember the tune. I thought I had recorded it, which I was going to share on here, but I don't know where the video is, or maybe I didn't. I just sang it to him and I don't remember the actual tune. And so this particular portion is really a poem, um, writing my verses to the king. It's not the song that I sang to him. And so it says, I am grateful for you, O Lord, and I present my Minchah to you. I pray it causes my soul to align with you in heaven. I also pray it causes my worship to ascend even higher in you. I trust in the name of the Lord. I trust in the name of Yahweh forevermore. I trust in the name of the Lord. I trust in the name of Yahweh forevermore. My Minchah, it brings me even closer to your presence. It fills my eyes with tears and offers my heart to you with sweet essence. My soul cries out for more of your heart's desire. As you remember me, O Lord, for the fulfillment of your plans in my life, I trust in the name of the Lord. I trust in the name of Yahweh forevermore. I trust in the Lord, in the name of the Lord. I trust in the name of Yahweh forevermore. Lord, you are the sacrifice made for me and my life. You offered yourself up for me without hesitancy or pride. I too shall make acceptable sacrifices and offerings to you. Please, O Lord, accept my Minchah, my gratitude offering as your bride. I trust in the name of the Lord. I trust in the name of Yahweh forevermore. I trust in the name of the Lord. I trust in the name of Yahweh forevermore. So I am going to leave you with that. May you, in your time with him, give him a Minchah offering. Present yourself as a living sacrifice. Present your worship to him, that it will just emit such sweet smells unto his nostrils. Give him your all. Give him your spirit, your soul, and your body. As you sit with him, as you dance with him, as you talk to him, as you sing to him, as you twirl with him, present yourself as a living sacrifice. Sing a new song unto him, for new songs break old cycles. And so I say to you, may you rejoice in the Lord. And again, I say, rejoice. I hope this has blessed you. I thank you for joining in. May you all have a wonderful day.